Hello everyone, I'm Bill and welcome to Bill's Odds and Ends. If this is your first time here, be sure and subscribe and click on that bell icon to be notified of all of my new videos. Also, give this video a thumbs up as it really helps the channel out. And now, on with the video.
Hey everybody, I hope y'all are having a good day. We've just gotten back from a week in Disney World, and I have some thoughts that I'd kind of like to share. First of all, it was really busy. So busy, I was surprised. It wasn't near that busy in previous Decembers. Anyway, I want to start by talking about Disney Genie Plus. We did not purchase it, and I think that was the right choice this time. We tried to go to as many different rides as we could. We rode at least 2 rides in each park. And while I did make use of the tip board in the free Genie, I didn't take advantage of much anything else in the free Genie because it consistently wanted to send me places I had no interest in going for some reason. But I've heard that complaint from a lot of people. Anyway, one thought that came to mind while we were riding rides, and I realized this wasn't a scientific survey by any means, so your mileage may vary, but in every case except 2 rides that I can think of, the wait times were as much as 50% exaggerated. For instance, my wife went on Splash Mountain. Posted wait time was like 55 minutes, I believe. And when she got off the ride, after standing in the queue, doing the entire queue and the entire ride, she was out in 30 minutes. That's somewhat less than 55. Another really big example was we had never been on Rise of the Resistance before, and I really wanted to try it. The posted wait time was 115 minutes. But when we walked over there was no line in sight. So we decided, all right, we're going to give it a shot. And of course, there is a lot of queue that's indoors, as it turns out. But we got in line, and we went through the queue, we did the pre-show, we did the whole experience, and checked my watch at the end, and we were through the queue and off the ride in 60 minutes, which is a lot less than 115. A couple of rides, Haunted Mansion for one was like really right on. People Mover was real close to being perfect. Most all the rest of them were way over what the actual wait time really was. So that kind of makes one think, well, if you're a conspiracy theorist, Disney's artificially inflating these wait times to get people to buy Disney Genie Plus. I don't know whether that's true or not, but, take it as you will, the wait times were wildly overestimated while we were there last week. Another good example of something we did take advantage of was the individual lightning lane selection. Missed out. I got up early. I missed out on the virtual queue for Marie's Ratatouille Adventure. So we decided, okay, we'll pay for that one. It really wasn't bad. It was like $19 for the 2 of us, including the tax. And I set the time for like 3 o'clock because we wanted to go have lunch and enjoy our day. So 3 o'clock comes, we walk over into France, and the line is like all the way out of the Ratatouille area, past the Ratatouille sign. And that line was for all of the boarding groups. And just judging by the length of the line, doing a boarding group, even if you had one that looked like you were waiting anywhere from a half an hour to an hour, we had our individual lightning lane selection it was a walk-on for us. Lightning lane selections may be more advantageous than boarding groups, but again, you do have to pay for it. One other thing I'd like to talk about was something I was looking forward to trying. This is the first trip since the introduction of Magic Bands that I did the whole trip without a Magic Band. I had one with me just in case, but I never used it. I have an Apple Watch, and I do know that it works for Apple Watch and Android watches. For the most part, using your watch with the Magic Mobile card in your phone wallet worked flawlessly. It worked as my ticket getting into the park, no problem. It worked for the individual lightning lane selection. It was a little picky about trying to charge back to the room. I do realize they just started that like a month or two ago, so there may be some bugs they need to iron out. I guess my one complaint about it, and I'm not unsure I understand why, is they won't let you use a watch to unlock your room door. It has to be your phone, and I'm not sure why, unless Disney thinks it's some kind of a security feature. It should operate the same way regardless, I would think. Anyway, it was very interesting to just use my watch, which is something I have on my arm all the time. Didn't have to worry about having a Magic Band with me. Didn't have to worry about catching it on something and having it fall off, which has happened more than a few times at Disney World. But all in all, I think that is a step forward in the use of technology at Disney. I know not everybody in the world is technologically proficient, and it's getting to the place where you almost have to have a phone to really have a good trip. But all that aside, we had a great time. We got to hang out with Resort TV One on their live stream on our first day there. And we also got to hang out with and go to dinner with It's Joey's World. We missed a few other people that we wanted to try and see, but there's always another trip. In fact, we booked a trip while we were down there, going for food and wine next year. And different than most years, normally we spend 7 nights at Disney. This next year, we're only going to spend 5 nights at Disney because we're going to spend our first 2 nights in Vero Beach and play around with a little bit of ocean time, beach time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative and can help you make a decision about whether to use your watch or Magic Band or whether to purchase Disney Genie Plus. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
This has been an odd production. Thanks for watching.